Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. Today's video is going to be for my Virgos. If you guys resonate with the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you guys have any questions or want a personal reading, hit me up at jocelynlovely84@gmail. Okay, we're using the Loon the L Universe Tarot and the Delusion Tarot, okay? This is a really interesting reading for you guys, okay? I have a 10 of Cups energy. You see this 10? This is a 10, nonetheless. It's you wanting to be happy, going towards things that make you happy, that just define you, without having to explain yourself to anybody. This is you. Although the divine or life brings you these obstacles in the background with the waves and stuff, it brings you obstacles, but it almost seems like it's just enough obstacles where you just know when to dodge. So if bad things are coming your way, you know how to handle it. If extra waves come your way or turbulent energy comes your way, you just know how to maneuver. Now, again, this 10 of Cups is yours. It's your foundation. It's something you've worked towards for a bit. It's not the strongest foundation, but it still shows that it's something you've been working at for a very long time. And some of you guys understand that, yes, life doesn't get easier. You just become stronger, right? You become better, more resilient, more capable of handling the turbulence that life comes towards you, right? So here's life, right? Life always comes at you, and you just seem to escape from the grips of it grabbing you, right? So some of you guys are wondering, how do I make this foundation just a little bit stronger? How do I make it to the point where it doesn't consume me whole? So if depression or life's battle comes your way, how do I maneuver to the point where it doesn't get me? And if it tries to get me again, how do I make my foundation stronger? You got the Ace of Pentacles that came out earlier. This card actually came out in the other deck, but I just dropped it. I was like, you know what, let me just redraw and see how it comes out. You got the Ace of Pentacles. So some of you guys are so focused on new beginnings, how to strengthen foundation, but with new materials, or how to go about it from a new perspective. It's almost as if you guys are aligning yourself to something stronger. How do I weave a pattern that's just stronger from the one that I already have over here? Because it seems to me that life is always trying to come up with new surprises or new ways to come and come into my life, right? So here you are with the Ace, trying to figure out ways to just not outmaneuver, but like build a stronger foundation for self, so that when life comes at you, you're already ready. It's funny because you got the Ace of Pentacles here, and right on the bottom of that was the Ace of Wands. Being open to receiving new information, new ways to handle life when it comes at you that strong, right? Sometimes life will come at you in a way where you have to step back and think, okay, how do I get stronger? How do I get better? How do I become more resilient, right? And here you are, you got a whole Ace of Pentacles, and then an Ace of Wands. But these are crossed, okay? These are crossed from each other. The next card that comes at you is the Six of Swords, right? Again, with the Six of Swords, it's telling you to walk away. Come up with a strategy to walk away, because there's better for you on the horizon. Looking forward to something new with the white, something new, something different, something that would make me stronger in all areas of my life as a whole. How do I become stronger? And the advice is Six of Wands. Some of you guys have been working, okay? Have been struggling, going from a 10 to an Ace. You guys have been struggling from going from a 10 to an Ace. How do we go from that to that? Again, you guys are working on transitions, right? Your transitions may not be the best, but you're working at it as best as you can. So for some of you guys, the struggle is going from a 10 to an ace, and then from an ace to walking away. So maybe some of you guys are still stuck. Some part of you, very little, is still stuck on the past. And you know that the ace is here. So it's like, you know, a new opportunity is here for you to grow, learn, change. All these opportunities are here for you to accept if you're willing to. But it's like some part of you is still stuck in the past. You're still stuck in the past because you have the Ace of Wands, being open to receive new energy, to strengthen your foundation, whether that's creatively, physically, mentally, emotionally, or even financially, right? You're open to that, but it's like some part of you is still stuck in the Nine of Wands. You're still stuck in the past. There's still some part of you that's still dibbling and dabbling on that, the short term. How do I go back to where I was at? How do I receive the gifts that I was receiving in the past? Being the version that I was in the past, right? But after the Nine of Wands comes the Ace of Wands. Look at the difference. It's you being stuck in the beautiful paradise that you're in. It's a gorgeous card. So some part of you seeks or reaps benefit to this past. Whereas in this other part of you, this ace, it's like you got 3 whole aces. You got an Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and an Ace of Swords. You really want to move forward. You really want to begin your new life. But you know that in order for you to pick this sword and turn it upwards, you have to drop this old paradise of yours. You have to drop it. Pick up the sword because it's facing down in order for you to face it up. And death is involved. Some of you guys understand the leap that you're going to have to take. It's the faith that you're going to have. And you have it. I just think you're just so used to the past and everything it gives you that you want to go back. But it's like, you're already in the future. You're already here. Pick that ace up and move forward. But you're dibbling and dabbling. That's why you go from a 10 to ace, right? A 10 to an ace, a 10 to an ace. You're dibbling and dabbling. You haven't for sure made up your mind. And then the next card that comes is just judgment. But look, one side and the other side. You reap benefits from both. But you're never fully going to become the person you want to be unless you choose one over the other. It's almost as if you being on both sides has you respecting yourself even more, because you respect the fact that you love the old version of you that was gaining everything you were in the past versus the newer version of you that's gaining everything in the future. You love both parts of you, but you can't have both. Judgment is all about choosing a side, one side over the other, and it's a course that you take, right? You either take the left side or the right side. You can't have both. You can, but it's almost as if it's a leap of faith here, right? If you choose this side to go back to where you were, you're going to receive everything you've been having, but you'll never have a chance to grow. Whereas if you choose this side to grow, you got to let the past go and go down this route with new surprises. Which one are you going to choose? You got the King of Swords with the Hierophant. It wanted to be the High Priestess instead of the Hierophant because it was red. But these are the cards that I drew up earlier. Sometimes I draw cards, but if it doesn't slip out, I don't take it. But Hierophant, it's the male version of the High Priestess, right? It's seeing it from a higher perspective and a diplomatic perspective with the King of Swords. What do you believe is going to be the long-term payoff? Where you've been or where you're meant to be? Which one's going to pay off more? I think you know, long-term vision-wise, that if you choose this one over this one, you might get more out of it. You've already been here. You've already tapped out the max capacity you can receive from here. What will you receive when you get here? But in order for you to get here, it's all faith, all or nothing. Can't have both. Alright, my beautiful Virgos, that's all I have for you. I love you guys.